Hey, so this is my video on social networking and your future. The first part asks to consider how my social networking activity can positively or negatively affect slash impact your future. So I have to say, um, if anything, if it does anything in the future for me, I guess it would be positive because I don't really do anything detrimental to my name. I go on sometimes. Really don't go on like Facebook. I don't have a Twitter or Instagram or anything else. I never had a MySpace. I only have a Facebook. And I'd even make my own Facebook. My friend made it for me and then forced me to go on. So actually, maybe it might negatively affect my future because I don't go on that much and I'm usually out of the loop considering things like if someone's talking about a status, you could bet like I didn't see the status. Um, I know in past experiences, my friends have like made groups or whatever because we were like going to hang out and like they just sent out a big mass message to all of our friends. And because I didn't go on Facebook, I didn't know what was going on. And then like I'll get the text later on that day that's like, why didn't you come? It's like I didn't go on Facebook. I didn't see what's happening. So if it continues on that path, I guess it could be negative because I might stop talking to certain people that I don't talk to on the phone. Um, so I can lose connection because I don't go on Facebook often, and I don't have a Twitter, which is what a lot of people are gravitating towards today. But other than that, if I do end up staying in touch with people via like cell phone or text, then I guess it would be positive. I could always use it in the future for my career or something because there's not anything really tied to my name like I don't know gross statuses or fights on Facebook and stuff where people are like, oh, that time when you did that on Facebook. I've just never done anything. Provide an example of how you or someone you know made a social networking decision that negatively impacted them. um I know recently, ever since I came to college, I know a couple of people that I I've heard are posting like pictures of them doing really dumb things or having like illegal substances. That's that's very negative, especially since like I guess your family can see if you forget to block them from the picture or something, or employers can see, and that would be horrible. An RA, if you're friends with like your RA, that's just dumb. Like you shouldn't be posting pictures. But if anything that affected, I guess, my life, but it was a mini thing. Over senior year, my friend had a Twitter and she was mad at my best friend. So she made an indirect tweet about my best friend, which started like a little war. But even though I didn't have a Twitter, since my best friend was involved, then I became kind of like involved, like the mediator. Like I was hearing all the tweets and stuff. And I guess that like kind of negatively impacted my life because it lasted a while and it was just drama that wasn't needed, and drama's always negative. Drama isn't good. So that was like the slight negative impact, but I'm sure if that ever happens again, I'll be dragged into it again. So that's something that could negatively impact someone's life. um, the advantages or disadvantages of social networking in your future, I think there'll be more so for me personally, like advantages, because if I do decide to get a Twitter, um, I'm not going to use it to fight or anything. I've heard way too many stories where I just know subconsciously to actually think before I tweet. Um, and especially since my major is communications, much like many of the people in our class, for public relations, I can use that because our world is moving towards social networking. And looking at my history in social networking, it hasn't done anything that would cause any trouble for me. So I think it'll be really good, especially I would like to see what the next big social networking website is, because you figure you have it all between Facebook and Twitter, and I guess you could count YouTube in there too. You hit a lot of different forms of media, so I would like to see what actually outdoes Twitter. Um, but I think it'll be an advantage. The only disadvantage it would bring is the fact that once you get another social network or join another social network, social media, I don't know what the correct term is, people can just contact you more. And it's just another thing to check, like an email and stuff. So it's just more information, more to be bombarded with, and another thing to keep up with. So that might be the other disadvantage that I again might just ignore my account that I have on that and once again stay out of the loop. But other than that, I think those are the only advantages or disadvantages.